Date and place of birth: J.D. Salinger. January 1st, 1919, New York City, New York. Early years and education: Ursinus College, New York City, University, Columbia University. Salinger was raised in Manhattan and began writing short stories while in secondary school. Several were published in Story magazine in the early 40s, before he began serving the World War II. In 1948, his critical acclaimed story A Perfect Day of a Banana Fish appeared in the New York Magazine, which became home to much of his later work. Profession: he was a short story writer and a novelist. His biggest contribution to postmodernism was he included containing sex and profanity, which was taboo at the time. Over time, more and more people came to like the book, and it inspired many people to change their views on life and become more open to new opinions and behavior, which might have been an aspect informing the mindset in the 1960s. His trend was Beat Generation because several of his plays had the idea of sexual liberation and exploration. His writing style: J.D. Salinger's focus on a dialogue and third-person narrative is prevalent in many of his works. Through these two styles of writing, the reader understands the relationship the characters have with each other, and how these characters interact with other people.
Common topic: innocence, death, authentic versus artificial, sexual liberation and exploration, preparatory school life, literary and personal achievements. Although his career as a writer was interrupted by World War II, Salinger returned from service in 1946 and resumed his career writing primarily for The New Yorker. His depiction of adolescent alienation and loss of innocence in the protagonist's Holden Caulfield was influential, especially among adolescent writers. The success of The Catcher in the Rye led to public attention and scrutiny. Salinger became reclusive, publishing New York less frequently. Salinger has published a total of 35 short stories in various publications, including many in the Saturday Evening Post, Story, and Collier's between 1914 and 1948, in the New Yorker from 1948 to 1965. Most important works explained: A Perfect Day of Banana Fish, 1948, For Esme with Love and Squalor, 1915. Salinger has continually enjoyed major critical and popular acclaim with The Catcher in the Rye, 1951. The story of Holden Caulfield has a rebellious boarding school student who attempts to run away from the adult world that he finds funny.